Leading.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Starting off in the National League East, the Marlins stole a victory in extra innings over the Nationals, 3-2. The Mets pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 3-1. The Padres took down the visiting...
Oh my God. Boop, boop, boop. Little bit of that.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Washington Nationals and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball, and it's next on the show. Jordan Yamamoto, the right-hander from the Aloha State, gets the call on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The shortstop, Trey Turner.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Guys, this Marlins ball club as they begin play here tonight. Tough to complain about the start they're off to. 4 wins in their first 5 games.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Row, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1 and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today.
Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Game time temperature a comfortable 76 degrees. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Eaton stands 5'9" as you see him in the left-handed box. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that sound.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Batting third, the second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Here's Howie Kendrick. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. Man at first for him following the one-out single. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. A ball and 2 strikes, here it is. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. 1-0 the count. From the stretch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
A strike, and it's 2-1. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call the pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Nationals leave 1. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Joe Ross gets the starting assignment for the Nats in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
Well, that's got to be frustrating right there. You execute a pitch, a nice, good pitch right there. Batter's able to get a little lucky, stayed through it, caught it off the end of the bat. Not his best swing, but he's able to find a hole in the outfield.
At the plate, Miguel Rojas. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Robles will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Batting third.
Settling in now, Corey Dickerson. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Just hung in there on that one. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. VR, the runner at second with 1 away. Pickoff move to second, and he'll dive back in safely. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Eaton is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Batting fourth. The first
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch to short. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He's up with it. The throw. What an outstanding play to end the inning. 1 left for Miami. We are still scoreless. At the plate, Eric Thames, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Eric.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going. As the Nationals strike first, it's 1-0.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera.
The third baseman, number 13.
As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Base is empty here with nobody out. 1-2 now. Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting 7. The center fielder, number 6.
So one away here with the bases empty. And that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And a wise decision. There to make sure this ball stays foul, and that's the second strike. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. 3-1 to Yan Gomes.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. In there, a base hit.
Hey, they always say hitting in the 8-hole in the National League is one of the toughest jobs to do because you're hitting in front of the pitcher. Not necessarily going to get pitched like an 8-hole hitter. You want to get out of that spot? Guess what? Newsflash. Be better. Because basically every other hitter in the lineup is hitting in front of you except the pitcher.
The 1-1 home.
Outside.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
And that's in there. Base hit. Throw into third. Throw won't get him.
Boy, D, were you talking about frustrating as a pitcher? You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Now the 0-2. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 0-2. Here it is. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Nats on the board first, courtesy of the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Washington. Digging in, John Birdie. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Harold Ramirez.
To the plate now, Harold Ramirez. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come out of the gate slowly. Just one of their first 4 have been wins.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there.
Oh my gosh.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. So a runner at first with one man gone, and that'll bring up the right-handed hitting Francisco Cervelli. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Soto to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Ready now for Marlins, Isan Diaz. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. From the belt, kicks and deals. Runners off for second. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Now a throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. A runner on first with 2 away. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Now a check swing. The appeal down to Earl Hendricks at third. No swing. It's ball 1. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Marlins leave 1. They still standing in, Adam Eaton. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Adam
in there, strike 1. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
We're playing 11, 1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Bounce to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Now at the plate, Howie Kendrick. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Fastball in there for a called strike.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 22.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Juan Soto. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1 strike.
The 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, but they hold a 1-0. Now to the plate.
Leading off for the Marlins, the pitcher, Jordan Yamamoto.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And that's the first out.
Hey, great forehand stop. But he had a little trouble getting rid of it. Had to take an extra step. I don't mind that, though. That's a great job to make sure he got a good handle on it and get off a good throw to get the out.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 1 out, nobody on. 2 balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now.
Not shortstop.
Stepping up now, Miguel Rojas. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lays off 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Liner toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit, and that means that Corey Dickerson will bat with 2 out.
Well, D-Roy, you have to love that if you're a hitter. You get ahead in the count 2-0, you get a fastball right down the middle, and he sure knew what to do with it.
Are you kidding me? You fight tooth and nail to get into count leverage at bats. 2-0, 3-1, 1-0 to buy yourself that fastball middle cut, and he didn't miss it. This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If not,
not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And this one bounds around against the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Up next,
that was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Stepping in now, Garrett Cooper, lifted in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move.
Oh my God!
He's got it, and they get out of the jam
There's
unscathed.
power on this
So
team,
it's no
man.
runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 3 innings complete. It's the Nationals 1 and the Marlins nothing. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. The windup and the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now a ball sprayed foul into the seats near third. The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
At the plate now as Dribble Cabrera. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Right fielder looking up to the track, to the wall, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Nationals move out in front here 2-0.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Now batting.
Victor Robles digging in now. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Smoked on the ground left side, and that's through for a hit.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Jan Gomes.
Here's the catcher, Jan Gomes, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. Oh, he couldn't make the play. Long throw to third. And he is in there.
The pitcher, number 41.
Standing in, Joe Ross. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
And that's in there for strike 1. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Fastball called for strike 2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this will land untouched. Now another 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Boy, Dero, talk about adding insult to injury right there. And the pitcher gets a 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, and if he throws a gem, Dan, without question, he's getting his name in the box. He's all over the box scoring this one. Ribbies, innings pitched, strikeouts, all of the above.
Ramirez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter. The right
so
fielder.
2 are gone now in the Nationals' 4th. And the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. No balls and 1 strike. And it's 1-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
On its way is pitch number 75. That's lifted the other way out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So at the plate, John Birdie. He'll match up now with Joe Ross to lead off the inning.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
This one's flared out toward left, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
So now to the plate, Harold Ramirez. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Now batting. The catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Cabrera with a sliding stop. And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1.
The batter.
Well, definitely should have been a two-ball there, but you got to get one first. Got under the feet the second and just sailed it. Could be a costly mistake.
Stepping up to the plate, Isan Diaz. And their runners at the corners now from the stretch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that is off the wall. And the run is in to score from third. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Matt Joyce will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Marlins. Number 7, Matt Joyce.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Lifetime against Joe Ross. He's 0 for 5. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. To second for 1, but the return throw will be too late, and the run is in to score.
Errors are going to happen even at this level, but you'd like to limit them to times when they don't hurt you too much. Well, so much for that. The error brings 2 runs across the plate, so that did really sting.
Digging in now, Miguel Rojas. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1. Hit on the ground out to short. And there's out number 2. Ready for another chance? Corey Dickerson, runner in scoring position with 2.
Dickerson.
He's set. Here it comes.
No, that's it.
Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Here's the 1-0.
No, that's the ball. 2-0 to 10.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
The 2-0 pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In now, Garrett Cooper. He swings and grounds it to short. Turner gloves it. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. We played 4 full. It's the Marlins. Sixto Sanchez is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Sixto Sanchez.
Leading off the inning, Howie Kendrick, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The second baseman.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
And he fouls this one off. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The windup and the 0-1. And oh dear, that caught him full bore on the mound as it ricochets back toward the plate. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Nationals gone in order, and the deficit holds at 5-4. So striding forward now, John Birdie. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last.
No doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Now the 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike 1. And he popped him up. Kendrick ranging into shallow right, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he's back in standing. And another throw over, and he'll dive back in. Standing in now, Harold Ramirez, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. Oh, 1 pitch on its way. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard, and if you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Oh,
Check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Up next for the Marlins.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the right-handed hitting Francisco Cervelli. From the belt, kicks and deals. A ball and no strikes. Down the first baseline. Scooped up. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So top half of the 6th about to get started. At the plate, Asdrubal Cabrera will swing it from the left side right here. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Hit down the third baseline. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. Throw into second. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
Number 16, Victor Robles.
At the plate, Victor Robles. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. That's popped up. Diaz ranging into shallow right, but he won't get there. It falls in. And he's safe.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Now the 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder, but he can't get there, and this might tie up the game. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. Starlin Castro will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out in the inning. The second for 1, relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Wander Suero enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 51.
Coming to the plate now. Now, Isan Diaz, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. The 0-2 pitch. Got him.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Brian Anderson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 15, Brian Anderson.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. 5 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jonathan Villar. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Hit out towards second, and Kendrick gives it a reach going by, but it's into center field for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now, Miguel Rojas. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside. For ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 delivery. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
So now to the plate, Corey Dickerson, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. Ball 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Stepping in now, Garrett Cooper. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Hit back up the middle. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. The throw home. And he will beat the throw safe at home plate, and it's now a 3-run lead at 7-4.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Into the box, John Birdie, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle.
Another one.
And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. The throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Roy, because this outfielder
Now
has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Stepping into the box, Harold Ramirez. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball, stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
The 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robles waits on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. We're through 6 full. It's the Marlins 8 and the Nationals 4. Brandon Kinsler will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. So striding in, Trey Turner. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. The 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting.
See once again, Adam Eaton is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter.
And now for Washington, Howie Kendrick 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Ground ball right side. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
The left fielder, number 20.
Juan Soto to the
that's hot.
watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0.
He's
He's in 3 at-bats to this point.
Ooh.
In for a strike, it's 1-1. 4 runs, 11 hits, and 2 errors on the Washington line score. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 left for Washington. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they did not want to wait around and let good pitches to hit go by. And as a result, they have 5 hits on the first pitch alone, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Digging in, Francisco Cervelli. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set, and the pitch.
No, inside.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now the 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. And the throw to first is in time.
He's
1
slow.
gone.
Whoa.
The batter, number 1.
Now in the box,
Second
Isan
baseman.
Diaz.
Isan
First
Diaz.
pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well-located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Your
Matt
attention,
Kemp
please.
will get the call here as he'll hit for the
Marlins.
pitcher.
Number 27, Matt Kemp.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
No strike.
2 balls and a strike.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself
The
count
center
leverage,
fielder,
you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute, that fires me up right there.
To the plate now, Jonathan Villar. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that gets through a base hit. He's 3 for 5.
Boy, something you don't see very often. You got a guy that can run
Up
at
next
first
for the
base.
Marlins.
Normally you'll see a hitter
Not
try to
shortstop.
take a pitch or 2 devo to
Yeah.
give that guy a chance to steal a bag.
You know, it's funny you say that, Dan, because coming up in those situations, you want to give the guy a chance, but you also realize that that guy wants to give his catcher a chance, so you're probably getting a piece of cheese.
1 ball, no strikes to count.
No strike.
And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind, 2-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
This is lifted into the air out towards center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is...
Your
Ryan
attention,
Stanek
please.
will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this
Number
season.
55, Ryan Stanek.
Riding in once again, Eric Thames. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Eric.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
A ball and a strike now. Here's the 1-1. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2 and 2. Now here it comes.
3 balls, 2 strikes. The count is full.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3 and 2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2 and 2. That one wasn't even close.
So we got him looking there. Eric Thames becomes the first out of the inning. In now as Drupal Cabrera. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0 and 2. 1 out, nobody on. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1 and 2.
1-2 to count.
Shin high, that's taken for a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouled off. Here's another 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The center fielder, number 16.
Into the box now, Victor Robles. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Diaz is there. And the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Ryan Harper will come on now, and they'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Michael Taylor is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. 1 ball.
Taylor.
Fouled away. Heading out towards shallow right. Eaton has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1.
Now back.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Garrett Cooper. Singled homer run in his last time up. First pitch on its way. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The batter.
Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, John Birdie. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Check.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Mike. Now at the plate, Yan Gomes. Last time through was a base hit. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The center fielder, number 3.
Stepping in, Michael Taylor. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Taylor laying. here in his home state of Florida. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
2-2 the count. One out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here now is Trey Turner as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And he'll lay off here. It's a ball and a strike to the Washington shortstop. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. And this crowd wasn't all that big, but they've stuck around to the final out. Bouncer up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he is out at second base. And, partner, that's going to do it for this one.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
8-4 tonight. The Miami Marlins swung the bats well with 16 hits. Sixto Sanchez claims the win out of the pen, his first. Joe Ross was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
For the victorious Miami Marlins, 8 runs on 16 hits.